Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle. Sprite Castle.
Mr. Rob O'Hara.
Sprite Castle.
Hello? Hello? Check 1, 2. All right, that's working. So here's what happened. I started that. I went to go get a drink. And then I had to go to the bathroom. I ran back in here because the show was starting. So I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. Hold on. I got to go get a drink. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Take 2. All right. Well, what a great way to start a show. And I've got the fanciest of all drinks. TV Stevie, why don't you guess the drink? Well, you may have seen it coming in. TV Stevie is correct. It is the Dollar General Bud Light. I went to Dollar General and bought all my snacks for this weekend while my wife and my daughter were in Hawaii. It was my kids' fall break, and long story short, they had a road trip planned for the family, but for my wife's family, but due to an increase in gas prices and a decrease in airline tickets, it ended up being cheaper for them to fly to Hawaii than it was for them to drive to New Mexico. So that's what they did. Then I don't think they took into consideration the price of food, because is there anybody on the stream from California? Because I heard from someone yesterday, someone told me that the price of a dozen eggs, and this is not like, I don't know what the right word is, but like there's the kind of eggs where they're like, oh, these chickens are treated nicely and whatever, like free roaming, maybe, is that it? Versus they're the ones that are like, we hate chickens. We put them in cages the size of a shoebox and we just punch them in the face until they poop eggs out. But so I'm not talking about the super expensive ones. Like this is not like Trader Joe's eggs or whatever. This is like average eggs. And someone told me that in California right now, the price of average eggs is $9 a dozen due to all these shortages. I don't know that our eggs have gone up at all. And I actually know 2 different people that have chickens on their property. Like I could go right now and just go get free eggs. But that is, perhaps that is a Oklahoma benefit that not everybody has in their world. Yeah, I've not heard of because right off the bat, let's say it wouldn't be that high with tax or whatever, but I mean, you're getting up to close to $1 an egg. So if you go to some place and get an omelet or what, like, I don't know, the price is not checking out for me. So I'm wanting to try to verify that information, but, this is, I'm trying to think of the most generic term. Like, when you go to the gas station on the corner and they're like, oh, this is gas with the 10% ethanol. And it's like and it just says gas or whatever, that is that's Bud Light. It might as well just say beer on it. I thought that I was I didn't realize that yeah, eggs are not $12. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I looked online at my local Walmart, and eggs here a dozen are $1.39. I as a young adult, like a guy that just started going to bars or whatever, I didn't realize that different beers had different stigmas attached to them, or different brands of beer had different, like I remember somebody at a bar one time was like, "Are you a Coors man or a Bud man?" And I was like, I thought there was just beer men and then not beer men. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know. I didn't have that. Normally, I'm a Tecate man or a Dos Equis man. I mean, that's just like a go-to. Like if I go into a place, I'm like, oh, you got Tecates or whatever. I mean, that's like an easy go-to. We have I don't know if it's a local brand, Fat Tire. A lot of times we do a Fat Tire. Yeah, you can't go egg in a house if it's $1 an egg. Kids can't afford that kind of mischief. That's terrible. Yeah, so I never really and you know what, this makes me unpopular in beer circles. I'm not a huge fan of dark beers. You know, like people are like, oh, I just like them where they're just like those ones that just look like motor oil. Just not a thing for me. I'm not a huge fan of dark beer. Yeah, the background.
What are you doing?
The background
Jack Flack
is
says always keep your gun loaded.
hey, Convos from the Dark Side. What the heck is that? Is that a new show that is on right now? Airing Friday nights on the Amigos Retro Gaming Twitch.tv, I believe it is. And if you go there, Friday night at either Aaron or Boat will help me out here. You will be able to go and listen to. We did one episode. I say we. I'm not involved. I hung out on the last episode because Boat was double booked, and so I just kind of hung around and did some chat with people. But they did the topic of the first show. It's kind of like a phone-in talk show, except for you can do it through Discord, but you can also text in questions or stories or comments. You can also call. They have a voice hotmail or a voicemail thing, and I believe let me see. I'm a bad oh boy, it's blocking the URL, but it's bit.ly and then conversations from the dark side, and everything in between those, I believe, has hyphens, but I may be can you post the URL just with spaces where the dots are? Maybe that will get through the thing. But it's super fun. It's super fun. It reminds me of those throwback radio type shows where people call in and tell creepy stories. I don't know that the topic for this week's show, this Friday show, has been determined yet. I haven't checked today, but they were doing some voting on the Discord. So if you want to hear people call in, the one last time was Dreams and Nightmares, and it was so much fun. Here we go. bit.ly/conversations from the dark side. So if you can get that, you know what, we'll wonder if I can I probably could do something like this, but well, I'm gonna screw this up. So there we go. Copy. Paste. Properties. All right, bear with me here. We're getting ready to get started. bit.ly / conversations from the dark side. You know what? I'm just going to put it down here. I'm just going to, what a great plus banner. I'm going to lay it over my ads. Here, I'll put it at the bottom of Donkey Kong here. There we go. So yeah, if you're not doing anything Friday night, it's 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 my time, 7:30 Central. Yeah, that will take you to the, you know what I will do here is, let me add this at the end and put Twitch. Oh no, what did I do? Cancel? Is there a cancel? Cancel. Cancel. Alright, hold on here. There we go. And is it just on Amigos? Yeah, it is on Amigos. Retro Gaming. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Look at this professional go. Just editing. Can you imagine the guy on the news? That would just be like... Now it's over in my chat and my face. Hey, if we're on the widescreen, I got some room up here. There we go. We'll just stick it up there. There we go. So, this Friday, if you're not doing anything, come check out the show. And the last topic last week was dreams and nightmares, which was really fun. And this week's topic is messages from beyond the grave. So if you want to hear people talk about tell messages from beyond the grave, if you want to hear how loud Donkey Kong can get, there we go. It's a little better. All right. This is, by the way, the arcade version of Donkey Kong. I had some different Commodore stuff that I was going to do, and I just was kind of burned out. I was playing Commodore stuff earlier this week, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do some arcade gaming. I haven't played any arcade stuff in a while. I'm not playing it well right now, either. Oh. Good old Donkey Kong. Can't go wrong. You know what they used to say? Can't go wrong with Donkey Kong. Alright, I just made that up. Nobody actually ever said that, but... Alright, let's get us a little gap here. Oh, got a little too excited there, Mario. Montezuma's Taco Truck Revenge. Play that. How high can you go? Not very high. We'll see. We'll see how high Mario can go. I played a lot of Donkey Kong in arcades. Oh boy. I played a lot of Donkey Kong Jr. in arcades. I played almost no Donkey Kong 3 in arcades. Donkey Kong 3 was just not... Didn't fully understand the rule set, I think, maybe. Probably shouldn't have cut that dude off, but that's alright. Alright, we got too many on the right. Not enough on the left. If you recall... Oh, boy. This is never going to work. Yeah, that was a wasted opportunity. So if you're on the right half of the screen, they will spawn on the left half of the screen, and vice versa. So the goal is to build these little barriers. And of course, I don't have them. I need to get them grouped over on one side so I could sit here and rack up some points. But instead, I'm going to get screwed here. And I'm going to have to bail out of Dodge a little earlier than I would have liked to. Well, what are you going to do? MAME is absolutely amazing. You know, when I was a kid, if you wanted to play Donkey Kong, you played, you know, some port of Donkey Kong. Let's start this off by getting some free points there. You know, I had Commodore 64, but for those that I'm in a bad spot right there. That was a bad move on my part. But it was whatever port you had, you know, Commodore or I mean, for a long time, the only way I had to play it at home was Atari 2600. And so that is, you know, all those people. And sorry if you're one of them. Oh. See, when I get on my soapbox and my gaming brain are in the same spot. So when I start going off on a speech, I quit paying attention to the game. But, like all those people that say, like, well, Pac-Man on the Atari 2600 was the worst game of all time, or whatever, you know. Whatever, whenever they say whatever the worst game of all time is. Well, first of all, I mean, of course you hear it a lot about E.T., right? But I'm specifically talking about, like, arcade ports. You know, Pac-Man is terrible on the Atari. Well, that's what we had. So... you know, as I like to say, I'm sitting on the wrong barrel down there. We go. You know, it was play Pac-Man on the Atari 2600, which wasn't perfect, or wait till once a month when my mom would take us to the mall, and I could go play Pac-Man or something, or to an arcade. You know what I mean? So it was like, yes, it wasn't the best version ever. But it was the version that we had at home that we got to play. And then, of course, you know, I was a computer kid. So, you know, we had a million versions of Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and all those kind of things like that. Drezu says, did you ever run your butt off trying to get to the change machine? Boy, yeah, that's funny. I do remember doing that. You know, for my home arcade, when I had all those arcade games, I went to an auction one time. And, they were selling coin changing machines, and so I bought one. It was one of the heaviest things I had out in the arcade, man. I mean, it was just big. Oh, there's that dude. Come on back down, get some. Come get some. Oh. Alright, so we'll hang over here. We'll send those guys. So now we've got 3 trapped on the left. 1 in the middle, which is alright. I'd rather he wasn't there, but he's there. So now I gotta sit there and watch where he's at. Go back down, you dummy. And now the other guy went to the middle. So this is actually pretty good if that guy would get off the top rope there. Girder. Alright, well they're not gonna do it, so... They're foiling my plans to get an extra man right now. But anyway, I bought a coin changer, and it did not have keys. I never got it to open, and I just sat it in the middle of my arcade, and I loved looking at it. And I think I paid like $25 for it. It was like I paid nothing for it. And, you know, who cares? I enjoyed owning it. Now, let's start pushing some barrels around. Oh. So, as I'm sure most of you know, that after you get far enough in Donkey Kong, you can start pushing barrels. So if you watch like that blue one, you can start pushing the barrels down that first ladder by controlling when Mario runs, which is actually, when you first start to be able to do it, when you learn how to do it, you use it as defense. You push the barrels away from you. It's like using the Force, right? Now, this is the opposite, by the way, of the other one. The fireballs always appear on the side that you're on. versus on the girder, they always appear on the side that you are not on. Pretty easy. My finger slipped right off that. I did that too fast. Is that my last man too? I don't know. Stupid. So yeah, you know, like I said, a lot of those are you know, arcade ports are. No, this is where we're gonna start separating the men from the boys right here. Oh no! I'm playing with a keyboard tonight because my joystick is stuck in a drawer, and so it's not. I'll get the hang of it here. Gotta get my finger. I need to do some finger exercises here, some warm ups. Hang on here. Ow. I've done that since I was a kid, like pop my nose. All right, I just made all those exercises up. All right. All right. All right, now I'm in fight mode. Let's try this again. Yeah, Pac-Man on the VCS. It is a good game. It's just not the arcade version. But like I said, as a kid, we didn't care. I didn't care that Centipede wasn't exactly like the arcade game. Donkey Kong was not a great translation on the Atari, but we played it, you know. So all those things, and even like on the Commodore, you know, which were better translations, but were not arcade perfect. But that was the thing. Like, okay, my mom would go to the mall once a month, and we could go to the arcade there, or I could download Zaxxon and play it on my computer all day long. I was fine with that. So yeah, to have MAME, I mean, to go back to the original thing is simply amazing, right? I mean, you know, 15-year-old me would never have imagined having every arcade game, essentially every arcade game from a, you know, certain era at your fingertips that you could just load in and play for free. Yes, I am playing Donkey Kong on the keyboard. I'm using the arrow keys, and the control key, I think, is the default jump button here in MAME. Oh, let's get some extra points. So yeah, what I was going to say is when you first start learning how to push barrels around, you kind of do it for defense, right? And so if you need a gap or you need to run or something, then you can push the barrels and get yourself that little extra gap. But what the real guys, the big boys, do is they use it to group barrels together. And so, you know, if you're trying to get that, hit that million score, you know, you're not going to do it by jumping barrels for 100 points. If you do 2 barrels at a time, it's 300, and I think 3 barrels is 800. So that's one way to drive those scores up. I'm not a musical person. I feel like this is a song I could write. So I gotta get those guys back down. There's one down, but I need more guys. I would like to get at least 2 people, or maybe 3 people would be nice. But the bonus is ticking. One guy went up, one guy went down. They're trading off. All right, let's see what we can do here. And then they all run off. If you'd come down, of course that didn't work. What do I got? 3 up there now? Jeez. There's gonna be some Donkey Kong death here in a minute. Yeah, that never works. So the goal here is to, if you don't know what I'm doing, and sometimes I assume people do, but you want to take off all these rivets except for the one where the hammer is. So we've built a little dam over here on the left that will hold these guys as we kill them, right? So now what we're going to do is run over as quickly as we can and kill them. So now so they'll spawn over on that side, see? So they're spawning over there in the dam and they can't come back over here and get me. So now I've got that guy on the top. And then that guy down there. So now what I'm going to do is see if I can get this guy and send him over. And if this guy ran up, that would be great. But he's probably not going to come up here. So now I've got 4 of the 5 barrels over there that can't ever come get me for the rest of this game. So now we're going to do some point pushing. So you notice I have 2,000 bonus left, right? Go back down, mister. If I can't do more points than all that would have been, is not worth it time-wise. Yeah. Well, we got a little bit of points. I like to clear this level with 13,000 at least. But, yeah, Miss Pac-Man was obviously much better than Pac-Man. But yeah, as a kid, I was a lot less picky about, again, so I pause for just a second, and then I jump here close enough to get those points. Oh. A little too slow, Robbie Joe. Oh, you didn't realize you were removing rivets. Yeah, the on the Donkey Kong on the Atari 2600, I always thought you were being chased by chocolate chip cookies. They don't quite look as good as barrels. You want to have the hammer, if you can, before the first blue one, because you get more points for that blue one. And as the barrels start to move more quickly, you don't want to stand right under that ladder. But watch it, so we can start running. Watch those barrels coming down. And as I run towards that ladder, it thinks I'm going to be under it. Yeah, and it's never 100%. It's always on that filed on a percentage, you know. But you can start pushing them like that, and create that gap that you need. You worked at hold on, I have to read. Hang on for a second. I like taking the fastest route on this one. I don't even bother with the purse because I'm not going for the world's record. You can stand right there. I say you can stay right there, then I got killed standing right there. It was a little too far. You gotta have your heels on the yellow there. I like to pull down right there, and I feel like it sends the fireball down, but it doesn't always work. Alright, let's go back over here. There's your spot where you can stand. Then right when it clears your... Oh! God, I did it again. It slipped right... I'm really not making this up. It did slip off. I'm going to have to dig out a joystick here. When I worked at Mark's Funtime Pizza Palace, Chuck E. Cheese buyout, this game saw a fair amount of level. That's good. I mean, right, that was always the dream, right? If you worked at a place and you could get free credits or something and then play the games. I never... when I worked at Mazio's Pizza, we had Double Dragon. We had a little alcove. It said arcade above it. And we had Double Dragon. And then maybe Galaga. And then we had a sit-down turbo. And man, I played that sit-down turbo. I used to play that all the time, man. I loved that. I loved turbo. There's something about that steering wheel and that turbo, you know, it has that kind of rubber grip. Alright. I haven't even broken 30,000 yet, have I? I don't think I have. So while the barrels are still slow, you can stand under that ladder like that, but after a while they start going too fast and they will smash Mario's brains in, unfortunately. So this is a fool's game. You're not really getting any points, but there's enough time where you can push a barrel over, get that little gap that you need to run into. Yeah, that's a good way to spend lunch break, is playing arcade games. Drezu says that I am decent at this game. Come on, Fireball Face, don't do that to me. Alright, so we got 2 guys here. Let's see if we can grab these guys. Now again, we want to be on this side, the right half of the screen, and kill them so that they will jump to the left half of the screen. And if I could get that guy... Where'd he go? To come down, man. There we go. If you'll come up, then we'll have some point pushing fun here. And actually, even if you don't, I'm okay with that. Because we're going to wall you off. And now I got guys on the right and guys on the left. So nobody, as long as that guy on the bottom goes up, which he did, now I've got people trapped. They're on the right. Oh, man. This keyboard. My keyboard's junk, too. This is a $7 USB keyboard. Eat your heart out, Billy Mitchell. This is the jump trick, which what I'm doing is I'm jumping up, and right when I get to the top of the arch, I'm pressing right or left, and so it's tricking the hardware into thinking that I'm jumping over Donkey Kong, which obviously I'm not. Look at that. 100 bonus points to spare. Turbo is, I used to be really good at it, and the Arcadia Retrocade has it in Arkansas, and I played it, and I was like, either this game got faster, or I got slower. I don't know what happened. Oh. You gotta watch that guy coming up. That was stupid. So anyway, to talk about Donkey Kong for a minute, I always considered Donkey Kong as an equal game with Pac-Man and Centipede and Zaxxon, and you know, it was just, you know, another game, right? It was just a classic game that I liked playing. And then this little movie came out called The King of Kong, and I was like, what? And I watched it, and I was just fascinated about all the things about, you know, high scores and all that, and so that was when I quote unquote got into Donkey Kong, but really, like, I'm not good at Donkey Kong. I mean, I've just played it a bunch. Like, I wish I were better at it, but about the furthest I get's about level 4. I think my high score is like around, oh no, that was close, around 150. Now I gotta quit being a smart alecky up here and just do my business. I ain't got time. I ain't got time, Donkey Kong. I did get the 30,000s for that one high score. Should be back to the girders. Now, the reason I don't go over to that right side is because as long as I'm here, they'll spawn on the right. But if I'm on that half of the screen, they'll spawn over here, and I don't want them over here until I've built this little moat. Oh. There we go. Now we got those 2 ding-dongs up there. And, no. No. If you guys will get together for just a minute. Come on back. We'll take you. This is going to be good. Hopefully. Oh, no. No, I don't want to be there. Now the one thing I can do... Oh, yeah. If I could have trapped him on the other side of that rivet, which would have been, as you saw, a risky endeavor. But yeah, I started playing. That's going to be... Oh. Who is that? The games are... Well, welcome to the stream, sir. You've just been bumped up on my list of favorite people. I thought for sure it was going to be Chris Albright. Chris Albright is usually my bits person, but welcome to you, sir. As I show all the ways to play Donkey Kong poorly. Alright, we'll get those guys split up. Now either he's going to come up, which that'll work. Now you got to get back over real quick on the other half of the screen so he'll spawn on the left. Alright. So yeah, usually the average is... I mean, 30,000 is easy. If I can do 32,000 usually, 33. We got that guy in the middle, which is, he'll eventually work his way up here. $25 bits for hot MAME action. You betcha, sir. There will be a kill screen coming up if someone else comes over to my house and manages that. Now I could get from here to the bottom girder or to the bottom rivet in 400 bonus points if I'm unblocked. And you don't die until it passes a route of 000. There it is. So your bonus is 000. You're one heartbeat away from death, but that's enough to get your bonus things. Oh man, Jasper Mall. Oh hey, Tintin, how are you? So, Tintin, I know that you like your. Now, if you run at full speed, you can just jump that guy. I know Tintin likes his anonymity, and so I purposely did not call him out. Now watch what I'm doing. Well, I missed that one. Shoot, jumped too early. What I can do is on the arrow keys, I can go up, and while I'm going up a ladder, I can push left or right also on the keys. And so watch the barrels that are coming down. Now, so let's pull that one. Move that guy. So now I'm going to run over there, get my gap. There we go. Hit that. And then what I could do is... Oh, you got to watch out for that. Alright, see these coming down? Bad timing. Bad timing. So if you could scoot over, there you go. Get that guy. Now we should be up to the pie factory, I believe. Oh! We beat the high score. Alright, now we're in the 40s. Come on now. 1, 2, 3 pies. Now you should stay on the left. Shoot, I messed it up. You want to stay on the same side to get all the pies. Whoa, on the same side. It's a lot easier. I'm in a bad spot right now. There's a fireball up there, yeah. I was in a bad spot. So anyway, on the last version of You Don't Know Flack, I discussed 10 documentaries that I liked. And then on the that was a topic that was suggested by Tintin, who is here in the chat room tonight. That was super fun. It was super hard for me to do because, like I said on the podcast, if you tell me to give you my top 10 anythings, I'm probably going to give you my top 30 anythings. And so I did a lot of other suggestions, or alternative suggestions, things like that, or runners up. And but what I really found is that I have so many documentaries on my list of ones that I've watched and that I've liked that I could easily do a part 2 to the episode. I could probably do number 3, but I don't want to milk it, But there definitely will be a number 2. And I've had a few people, I'm going to try one more round here, write in and tell me some of their favorite documentaries. I purposefully left off King of Kong because here's the thing. I think I could do a whole episode. Maybe I'll do part 3 just about video game documentaries. There are so many video game documentaries, some good, some bad, like anything. And it's almost hard to call King of Kong a documentary. I don't know what you want to call it, but missed him. But there's the one of the guy that played Nibbler. There's is that the snake? There's a couple of different documentaries about Tetris. What am I doing? What else? What other ones are out there? Alright, hold on. I get to the donkey part of my brain's going instead of my talking about documentary. Oh, I pulled a barrel down of my face. Dumb. Yeah. What else? Yeah, there's so many. I could easily do a top 10 video game documentaries. Between documentaries and video games, I've got an old video game documentary. Just like playing regular video games that was hosted by Tony Hawk. That was kind of a good one. Well, that stinks. You purposefully jump a barrel and it didn't give me no points for it. Collision detection on Donkey Kong's always been kind of wonky. He is half man, half donkey. You quit. I'm trying to time that second one there so I can have that gap, but alright, let's get started. Let's get this party started in here. It's a Donkey Kong party. Donkey Kong party. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Do the Donkey Kong. Do the Donkey Kong. There's a funny line in that song where it's talking about this level. It says, get the umbrella, and then it says, pick up the telephone, which if you look at the bottom level down there, the ground level, that's what it's talking about, and it calls that a telephone. But obviously that is the purse. That's her purse, and it's not a telephone. So it appears that Buckner and Garcia did not have access to all the information I had as an 8-year-old boy. Alright, what are y'all doing? You go up. God, jumping those things is such a fool's day. Well, you know what, Aaron, you should send in your recommendations on your stuff and see. Send them in now, and we'll see how they line up and stuff. Because I've had several people say that they're like, "Well, I want to wait till part 2 before I send anything in." All right. Who's King Dong now? Oh, it ain't gonna be me unless that guy comes back down. And now he comes down. Yeah, this is bad. It's all bad. Let's lead them on a wild goose chase if I can get over here. Let's see, the problem is I got 2 over here, 2 over there. Come on, dum-dums. Yeah. So, was a bad. Pretend like that one didn't happen. Dresden says he's entertained for me playing a game from '81. You know what? I had 3 games lined up for tonight, but I just got hooked on Donkey Kong. But after this, we're going to switch to a second game, which is real close to this one in the alphabetized list of MAME ROMs. The end of that. All right. Let's see. I beat Raiders of the Lost Ark on the Atari 2600, but I had some sort of walkthrough or something. There's no way that Ivor would have figured that out. That was close. This is a game that I remember that they had at my local movie theater. Oh, that was... really don't like being right there. Ugh. I was going to show you my dirty Easter egg, but I know that there are sometimes young kids watching, so I will save it. Oh, that was stupid. Close. Well, I'm rusty on this. I haven't played this in a long time. Well, Drezu, you're the one. You have the miner in the room, so actually, you know what? I will do it, and I won't say anything, but some people will figure it out. Oh, okay, good. Come on. Alright, here's your dirty Easter egg. Oh, it's not doing it in this version. Well, that's annoying. Alright, well, we'll have to try a different version of... I'm gonna be in trouble here in a minute. I'm goofing around over here. Come on, let me get 2 guys. Right into it. You know, I try to keep the show, you know what, I'm gonna try a different version of the ROM just because I've never seen that not work before. That is so weird. It's something I do every single time I play Donkey Kong Jr. I try to keep the show G or PG rated as much as I can. I just got a new patron, Scott Meredith, and I've talked about, I think I've mentioned him, I don't know if I've mentioned him before by name, but Scott Meredith told me one time that he, Scott Meredith just killed me. I was talking about Scott Meredith and he killed me. That he drove an airport shuttle and he would play my podcast on the airport shuttle. What am I doing here? What? I'm donkeying things up here is what I'm doing. And anyway, it just always makes me more conscious about where people might be enjoying it, you know. Might be listening to podcasts or... Alright, let's try it now. Oh, I can't believe it's not working. What have they changed in MAME? There it is. Alright. Okay, go back to adult mode. Ducky. Ducky Kong Jr. What are you doing over there? Oh well. Oh, you know what I picked was I picked the Japanese version, which takes you to this level instead of the locks and keys. So we'll see. I can usually beat this level. This is another music interlude. Oh. No, you know what's funny is, I just got, actually I just got recontacted by those guys. Oh, what am I doing? Come on, grab that. Stupid. The guys in Finland, I think it's Finland. All right, I'm going back to the US version. Helsinki, who have the hacker radio, and they were playing Sprite Castle actually on their radio station. So if you happen to live in Helsinki, I forget what it is, it's like a 107.1 FM, is a all computer and technical radio station, and they play Sprite Castle, and they asked for my permission, and I was like, you know, I thought about it. But I was literally like, you know, people listen to the show for free now anyway, so what's the difference if they're... I hope they don't watch this stream for free. Alright, let's wait for that guy. Let's get that guy. Let's do some Donkey Kong. What am I doing here? I'm being a donkey downer. It was worth dying for. Stupid. Alright, what am I doing? Come on now, O'Hara. Alright. We'll just skip that. Alright, let's get up here a little bit. Jesus, take the vine. Come on now. Alright, well, that's not worth putting a name in for. It's amazing how much classical music we got exposed to as kids between video games and Bugs Bunny. I think between those two things. Woody Woodpecker, that was the other one. Woody Woodpecker was always oh, we all merrily we go. Apaya, apaya, apaya. Okay, that guy is not coming down here. Let's get off of that one. Let's not be... Let's get that guy down. These two guys down. And watch out for that guy. Let's get out of Dodge. Alright. Tintin, the reality is that it just got left out of the story, but I did call IKEA. And when you call IKEA, depending on when you call and how busy they are and what's going on, what happens is either you don't get any live person, rats, and they basically, it just says, for availability on this, blah, 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 check the website. Or you call and get a person, and the way that they check inventory is they use the website. So they don't send anybody basically down to go check the inventory. So I even I tried to get transferred to the guy that's down there, and I just got basically put indefinitely on hold. So it's just not, that's just not the way they're set up to do business. When I did get the live person, the customer service people are on a different floor. Did you hear that? I hit that key before that. All right, let's try this one more time here. Come on now. So it's if you call and you get, customer service people, they just check the website because they're not anywhere near where the inventory is. And when I try to get transferred to the inventory, I just got put on hold indefinitely. So, and there was a thing on their recording that was like, if you need availability and this and that or whatever, please check our website and whatever. So there we go. A little fresh start. We're off to a good start. Look at all those. Aren't these guys called lockjaws? I forget what they're called. Called something. Oh no! I will say one thing about playing with the keyboard is like, I think that a double tap is faster than just holding it in one direction and letting it repeat, So when you're trying to move from vine to vine, I feel like it would go faster if I were using a joystick and would double tap it in that direction versus just prejudged it. Yeah, so what I've been trying to do at IKEA, I mean, what the whole plan was to just basically do curbside. That was my initial plan, and their curbside is backed up, I guess, through all of 2021's booked. But as people cancel, those spots come, but you have to catch them the minute that they cancel. It's just very frustrating to not live close enough to them, to be able to take advantage of the store, So, my kids, when the phone rings, I would say my kids have the same reaction to the following three things. One would be having to make a phone call. One would be let's see that guy. One would be when the doorbell rings, because my kids have just been raised on episodes of true crime things. I mean, they literally just think every single person's going to kill them. Or seeing a person being murdered. I would say, man, it's not my night for DK Jr. That's their three. I mean, one time, my kids, we were in the living room. I mean, I was in the back room, and I heard the doorbell ring, and I came out, and one of my kids was cowering behind the couch. I was like, "What are you doing?" They're like, "It's somebody at the door." I was like, "Yeah, that's how it works. They ring the doorbell or whatever." The third one is just like witnessing a murder. I think that would be their same three things. My daughter, who is in Girl Scouts, when they sell cookies, has to call. There's a certain age of people, that are like, oh, they'll buy cookies, but you got to call them and see, you know, what they want and stuff like that. And she was, I mean, it's like a nervous whole reaction thing. I mean, it's like a battle. She'll be in tears because she'll be in tears like me right now. Donkey Kong Jr. No, the coffee shop went away. Well, it was a like a health food kind of drink place, or nutrition drinks, I think. But what I didn't realize about this, and that my daughter just recently told me, is that that place is kind of a it's not a chain. It's like a so dumb. It's kind of like a multi-level marketing kind of place, I think. So I think I mean, it would be like if you opened a store to sell Cincy or something. I think that's the general idea, is that she's buying these protein drinks or whatever. I don't think she's getting a huge discount, you know, and opened a retail store to do it. So, but you know, it was a good experience for the kid. And all right, there's that guy there, there's that guy there. I mean, there's no way I'm not gonna die here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, kind of. It was kind of a pyramid coffee shop. I had a friend that worked at that did an Amway thing for a while, and he was just a normal, regular guy. He's a friend of mine or whatever, you know, and he gave me this catalog, and I was like, he's like, yeah, you could get a flashlight, but if you want to sell flashlights, you know, if you sell 10 flashlights, you can get one for... I was like, what are you doing? And the thing was, we were at a job. Like, it was a coworker. I was like, you have a job that's got to pay more than this. He was like, yeah, but, you know, if I get 50 people selling flashlights, I was like, oh. It has never been a thing that's for me. And it's such an awkward thing. And, well, my head's not in the game tonight. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch over to something after this game. Something I can play mindlessly. And we'll get Mario back into his house. I had a coworker, a lady who basically, I think she had joined I don't even know how to say it, and I you know, I try so hard to you know, be considerate of the way that I phrase things, but I would just say like a non-major church. There's no way I can get off this vine, is there? Nope. Like a non-mainstream type of church. And we went to dinner one night, and it was like her and her husband and my wife and me. And after dinner, she was like, "Can I talk to you in my car?" Or no, I think we had all ridden there together. And then she was like, "Oh, I want to tell you about this thing." And it was, you know, if I wanted to come to her church, and I was like, "No, I don't want to go to your church." And she wanted to hold my hand while she was telling me this. I was like, this is weird, you know? Yeah. All right, I'm done. Donkey Kong Jr. It was very, very, very awkward. Her hands were trembling. I mean, I had this feeling like she had some sort of quota that maybe she had to meet, or because I don't know why she would have brought it up to me. You know, it was very, very awkward. And then we had to drive like 15 minutes back to. We were dropping them off at their hotel or something, and we were all silent in the car the whole time. You know, I'm not a salesman, man. You know, I've sold cars before, and people come over and like, tell me about this car. I'm like, oh, this is a piece of crap. You don't want this car. And they're like, no, I mean, I came over to look at the car. And I'm like, no, you don't want this one, man. This car sucks. I'm a bad salesman. And then I'm like, well, I'm asking $5,000. I wouldn't take a penny more or penny less. Well, would you take $3,000? Okay. What am I doing? My head's not in this game either. Oh, Let's see what we can do here. All right, I'm going to show you the best point trick in this whole game is right here on this level. Oh no. You see what happens when you try to show off and do something? Do you know Mario Brothers cabinets are wider than other Nintendo cabinets? And so when people don't know or care about things like restoring arcade cabinets, you know, they'll just use a regular Mario cabinet. And then when you see it, you go, They'll use like a old Donkey Kong cabinet, and you go, huh, something wrong with this. Hold on, Stevie. You gotta stick around for this. I'm gonna pull it off this time. Nobody move. Oh no, it ain't gonna work anyway. I'm too far from that guy. Alright, Stevie, you're off the hook. You're off the hook, Stevie. That was not how that was supposed to work. Why do I play video games, really, is the question. The first bonus level, there's so much time that you could really do stupid stuff and still get them all. Not so forgiving later in the game. I do like the Atari 2600 version of this game. I also like the mini game. God, the noise is so grating in my ear. I'm just doing terrible tonight. I wish I had an identical twin, and I could be like, somebody hijacked my stream and was playing Mario Brothers. See, now I can't even do the normal thing because I hit all my bonuses. I missed that jump. Oh my god. See, you're supposed to hit now. I should just... I'm gonna retire. Retire from video games. I would say retire undefeated, but I mean, we've all seen the stream. There's no hiding it now at this point. Alright, let's get back into... Now this should be... Alright, I'm going to show you the pattern if I can do this. Alright, get up here. Get up here. Get that guy knocked off, and then that guy knocked off. Get those. 1, 2, you get the bonus. Now we're going to do the same thing with that one and that one. 1, 2. Now bonus. Nope, one more. And now I was running the wrong way, and so now I don't have enough time to get up there and do it. It's all ruined. Ruined, ruined, ruined. Now that guy's going to hit those guys. Ruined, ruined, ruined. Oh. Oh, Mario, Mario, Mario. You know, the best version of this is the minigame that's hidden in, well, not hidden really, but in Super Mario Brothers 3. Where when you're going around the map in the 2-player version, let's just do that. Let's just make things really fun. And then if you land on, you know, the other characters, now watch this. That's our stuff gets really crazy. Alright, this should be bonus level. Yeah, so you can hit the fireballs. I believe there's 3 speeds of them. Alright, let's hit that. Let's hit that. Let's miss that jump because that would be awesome. Nope. So now we're screwed. Something is wrong with this version anyway. Yeah, this is, I mean, if you look at it, this is very similar to Joust. Alright, let's see if I can run up there in time. Nope. I mean, if you think about it, it really is just kind of Joust. I'm trying not to die here. Let's get this fireball and get some points going. No! I landed on that guy. Oh, then I got that guy trapped in the middle. I'm really not good at video games. That's not gonna work. That's gonna kill me anyway. Let's do that. Alright. Let's see, you should come off that side and bounce off of that. That's right, that's right. Terrible. You know what I did tonight was I changed my LED lighting to be kind of reddish orange to be like theme colors for Donkey Kong. You know what I didn't do? Remember how to play Donkey Kong. Alright, let's see if I can do this. The problem is I haven't played this in so long that I forgot all my patterns. Oh, man. Alright, I'm giving this one more try and then I'm done. Alright, let's try this. Oh, Mario, Mario, where are you? Mario, where are you? Man, I love old games. You know, I was watching a friend of mine said they were going to stream. It was a friend that doesn't normally stream, and I was like, oh, that'll be interesting. I wonder what it'll be. And it was Doom Eternal. And I was like, I should have done that. But I was too preoccupied with my stupid story. And so, anyway, I was like, oh, I'll watch that. And, I mean, I watched it for a couple minutes, you know. Because it's my friend. I want to see what they were up to. But I was like, man, just not for me. Just those type of games. You know, I wish they were. But they're not. Okay, we're going to try this one more time. I sure wish I could get this to work. I really should have hit him straight up. There we go. See, the fact that he's all the way gonna... Nope. No, and then I let that guy go. Nope, it's all over. All over. But yeah, just there's so many of those games. I mean, I've said this before in different places, podcasts and blog posts and everywhere else, but you know, when I saw Doom for the first time, I was like, that's pretty cool, you know. And then when I saw Doom 2, I was like, well, that's cool, but, you know, we already had Doom. Like, this isn't a genre, it was a game, you know. And I tried playing those games, and they just kind of gave me a headache, you know. And all right, let's try it. Here we go. There we go. There's a pattern. Let's see if I can do this again. Of course, I couldn't do this before because I'd used all my pals. Anytime you could get 2 at a time instead of 1, it's more points. But I've run out of space. There we go. All right, we're going to end the groove. Yeah, Wolfenstein 3D was the first one I'd seen, of course. All right, now the trick is get up to the top as fast as possible. There we go. See how it's done? Now, it depends on if they're both on one way or the other way. So you hit that one. Oh, I missed him. Yeah, that was my bad. All right. Get up as fast as we can. That's the story of my night. Yeah, but every time I saw one, like I remember, I mean, I have a very specific memory of a friend of mine trying to get me to play Rise of the Triad. And I was like, I loaded it up and I go, This is just like every other one of those stupid Doom games. And he was like, no, man. In this one, you can jump. I was like, well, that's not a different game. It's the same game. Since you can jump, why is that a different game, you know? And I didn't know that they were going to, I mean, oh boy, that guy's coming fast. I guess I just didn't know they were going to, that was all they were going to make for the next 20 or 30 years, you know? I mean, I don't know if there was anything different I could have done. I was trying to, oh no. But yeah, it was, I mean, those games just make my eyes feel like they're cross-eyed, and they give me a headache after about 5 minutes, and, boy, I messed up right after the beginning. I was not thinking logically. If I could hit this jump, I could do it. There we go. Alright. No, sir. There we go. No, sir. So I don't begrudge anybody for enjoying those games or playing those games, or you know, I mean, I'm definitely the type of guy where, you know, whatever games anybody wants to play, it's fine for me. But I just never. Like, I didn't see the future. And the future was people are going to be playing those games forever. I just didn't know that was it. But, thank goodness for MAME. And thank goodness for emulators. And thank goodness for new Commodore 64 software that's still coming out, you know? And so there are literally tens of thousands of games available for me to play that I enjoy. And sometimes this is one of them. What's up, Texas Foosballer? Let's see a sneak in here. I haven't been paying as close attention to the chat as I would like. I don't think that I've played Mood yet. I think I've seen it advertised. That was close. This will also be close. This will be good. Alright, we'll get you next round. Where are you coming? Alright. Oh boy. We'll get you the next round, sir. Too slow. Alright, I'm gonna have to cheat on this guy. Gosh. Alright. So this fireball will start right there if you wait just a second. And then that clears, then it goes on the level below where you're at. There's another extra man, and then there should be a turtle. I need to get these coins. I just lost it. Alright, we're in six figures. Oh, let's judge that. Just forgot where I was level-wise. I should be able to hit him. Alright. I think my all-time high score is about 160, like somewhere in that range. Like on a real machine. I think that, at the 83 arcade here in town. I think I put up about a 160. Oh, that was... I really deserved to take it on that one. Missed it. Okay. Yep. Sometimes you have to look up. I mean, if you in your head, you got to figure out which way they're gonna drop. Right? Now, I should be able to do this. Yeah. Wait for the fireball. So you can do this, get those guys mad. Alright. No. I'm really kind of screwed. I can't get out there in time. Alright, so you know, like, okay, if he's coming out from the left, he'll be going this way. There we go. 117. This is where it gets fun. Now, for the rest of this game, you get to deal with icicles. Falling icicles. Don't you fall on my head. Move. I'm doing pretty good. I'm 139, 140. Like I said, alright, let's take this guy out. Use that extra man. Missed the jump. I was looking forward to that. I got 6 men left. Oh my god, this might be my highest game of all time. That's what I should have been doing all along, is not focusing on the game and just talking. Yeah. Okay. Watch out for the icicle. 146? Wow. Alright. Well, let's clear out those dudes. No, no, no. Look before you leap, Mario. Now I'm nervous. Look at my extra bin go. Just like that. Alright. Mario's are dropping like flies. I'm not even going to break 150. Come on, boy. Left, right, left, right. Alright. Can't do it. I'm choking. Did you see me choke? Choked. No talking. No talking. Oh, that was almost a bad mistake. 153. All right, here's what we're going to do. Now, you know there's a timer on that little platform we're standing on. You'll see it count down. See, it's getting thinner and thinner. All right. $153.10. That is a pretty good score. I'm pretty happy with that. $153.10. Let's see. I'm going to go to 153.10. Let's go. Yeah, it gets hard there towards the end. Main. High scores. And I don't even have a high score written down on here. So I lost all my old high scores a while back. So let's go. What's my score? 153.110. All right. Mario Brothers. 153.110. Set on 10, 20, 2021. We will say MAME PC. All right. So it has been recorded 153.10. I guess we'll go back to the screen. Just let it play out there. All right. Well, we did some Donkey Kong. We did some Donkey Kong Jr. And then we did some Mario Brothers. I feel like, well, let's see. What is my Donkey Kong score? The only one the highest one I have on here is 112,600 for Donkey Kong. And that was on my 60-1. So I do know that my highest score ever on it is, actually, maybe I'm confusing the two because I do know that on Mario Brothers, I got 160. So maybe that is my highest Donkey Kong score, 112? Huh, it's not great. 6 figures, though. But, well, everybody, let's see who made it here to the end of the chat. I know that Beach Bum is in here, Commander Root, Amigo Aaron is in here, Drazoo is in here, Ice Wizards, hello, Picard. It ain't a stream unless you got a Picard in it. That's all I'm saying. Retro Gaming Bygones podcast starring Adam. Go check out his podcast. Robot Doctor 82. If you or your robot are having aches and pains, give Robot Doctor 82 your business. Steve Burtz is in the house. 1010, who suggested the last You Don't Know Flack podcast topic about documentaries. That came out earlier this week. There will be a Sprite Castle coming out later this week. I had my whole schedule disrupted a little bit. Everybody came home from Hawaii, and now all of a sudden they want me to be social. I was having a good time not being social. We got Texas Foosballer in the house. The Game Czar. And is that Tina Riff? Is that Tin a Riff? Is it Ty Narif? I'm going to say Tina Riff. That's who I would like it to be. So thanks to everybody for jumping in the chat. I had a good time. And maybe next time I'll actually pull out a joystick. Because I really feel like things went south there when I got nervous and was having trouble staying on the keyboard there on Mario. So we've got the, again on the stream here, we've got Conversations from the Dark Side. That is Amigo Aaron and Boat will be doing that this Friday night at 8:30 Eastern. So if you want to catch the stream, go to Twitch there and catch the stream live. If you want to call in, you can go to that first link there and be a caller on Discord. You can also, if you go to that, I think once that starts, if you go to that Twitch, it'll have the phone number. There's a phone number that you can call into and leave a voicemail or send a text to. So that's pretty fun. It's a fun thing for Halloween. And oh, look at that Halloween. Ooh, it's floating around like a Halloween. That's crazy. So this looks like a Commodore demo. It's like this. It goes. So yeah, if you're not doing anything on Friday night, go check that out. And go to podcast.robohara.com. That's got all my podcasts. It's got links to the YouTube stuff. That's got just about everything I can think of. So thank you guys for jumping in, and I will see everybody real soon. Night, everybody.